So government should have no, capital N, capital O, involvement in our health. Period. None of their business. So government shouldn't make recommendations on what we should eat. Government shouldn't tell us what the food pyramid should be. There should be no recommendations. If there's new science that says that sugar's bad for you, then it's my decision. I want to buy sugary drinks, or I don't want to buy sugary drinks. And I might do more research, or I might ignore it, and I might say, "Tell with it." And then, of course, the consequence of that is government has no involvement in healthcare. So if you want to live an unhealthy lifestyle, you bear the cost. And insurance companies should be able to say, you know what? You drink a ton of sugary stuff, and you're obese, and you're likely to get diabetes. So your insurance rates are going to go up. And you, on the other hand, this other person, live an incredibly healthy lifestyle, and you do whatever healthy is, right? Whatever the insurance company decides is healthy. You are going to get much lower health insurance rates. And that provides some incentives, but let the market work. Leave people alone. Let individuals make choices about their own lives. We do not need a paternalistic state to nudge us in this direction or in that direction. People know the risks of cigarettes. We don't have to be told. We don't have to be nudged. We don't have to be incentivized. And we don't have to be outlawed in order to make a choice. Do we want to smoke? Do we not want to smoke? Do we want to walk into a bar where there's smoking a lot? Or don't we want to walk into that bar? Those are individual choices. And when government tries to nudge us, it is violating our rights. For what? It's violating our rights, and it's doing so for some collectivistic, social good, public utility. As objectivists, if you read Ayn Rand, you will notice that Ayn Rand does not believe there is such a thing as the public good, independent of the good of the individuals that comprise that public. And it can never be good for you as an individual. Never be good for you as an individual to have your rights violated. So stop thinking collectivistic terms. Society will be better off. Healthcare costs will be reduced. What are healthcare costs? Question is, what are my healthcare costs? How much does it cost me to go to the hospital? What is my health insurance? In a free market, I don't worry about my neighbor's healthcare costs. I only worry about my own. What we've done in society is socialized cost, socialized responsibility, and that's the reason we're in the mess we're in today. Bring it back to individuals. This country is the land of individualism. Stop accepting the terminology of the collectivist. Stop thinking in terms of good for society or the public good. Think only, is this good for the individual? And the standard there from a political perspective is it consistent with the idea of individual rights? In other words, is it consistent with the idea that the role of government is to protect our freedom of action? And as long as we're not violating somebody else's rights, punching them, kicking them, stealing from them, violating a contract with them, as long as we're not doing that, government has no business in telling us how to live our lives.